Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Mad Tea Party.
Hope you're ready to spill the tea.
If you're new here, I am Derek.
And I'm Ryan.
And as always, thank you for joining us today. And today, we're actually going to spill the tea.
This weekend, the Festival of the Arts in EPCOT kicked off. So that has been a hot topic all weekend with all of the new foods and the new merch. So we've been checking them out.
And
We're kind of excited about some of it, and
I've always
a little less
wanted-
about some of it too.
I've always wanted to go, and it's always during a time where we cannot make it down there.
Yeah, that's.
And as performing artists, it's like the one festival that I wish was over the summer, so we could actually go down and do it.
Yeah, the
But-
Disney on Broadway. That's so cool.
It's all I want to
really would
see.
love to
Yes.
that.
And first off, we have the pins that have premiered this week. The first one is the Festival of the Arts pin that's got Mickey and Minnie on one side. I feel like it's pretty average looking. It's really cute.
Yeah, it's fine. We're not big on Mickey and Minnie
Yeah,
and
Mickey
Fab
and-
Five, but I mean, it's fine. If you
Yeah.
like them, I think it's great.
Yeah, they've also, the other one that I do like, except for one part of it, is the annual pass holder one. It's got a really nice, the Spaceship Earth is done, Spaceship Earth is done in a nice rainbow color, and it's got Figment and some of the Fab Five around it, but in the very middle it just says pass holder
Yeah, it's beautiful.
across the center. And if it didn't have that on it, I think it would be so much better.
I'm just not a pass holder, but it's pretty.
But the other two, I really like. Now, I have an admission. I, for some reason, really like the idea of Figment. The look of Figment. I like collecting some things with Figment on him,
He's
but
cute.
I find Figment himself slightly annoying. And it might just be... It might just... the current state of the ride, which we could go on for hours about, but I think that Figment is adorable,
Thank you.
but can be annoying. But there are these two really cute pins. One is him kind of like going like this, and he's got a rainbow, and it's super cute.
That's my favorite.
And
at
the
this
other,
point.
and the other is him just sitting inside of Spaceship Earth, but with a frame around him, and it's super cute. So if anyone is out in the parks, or if we were to send, if some one of our friends were there, I would be like, pick up these two. The two Figment ones are super cute.
What do you guys think of these pens? Let
Yeah.
us know down below.
Comment down below and let us know which ones either you've picked up or which ones you like of
And
them.
which ones do you find repulsive? That's what I really want to know.
Okay. We are lovers of spirituals.
Check this out. Figment here on the front. He's so cute. It features Figment all over. If you read the back here, it says, "Make a masterpiece today."
And on the back it says that, but it's got like these little frames all around it. It looks like one of their things this year's frames. I haven't seen a lot of
Framed
merch
art.
yet, but it's all the framed
That's-
art.
yeah.
It's got like a slice of cake in one. It's got Spaceship Earth in another, and a paintbrush, and of course it says Festival of the Arts 2022.
The pattern is so cute.
This pattern is adorable, and I'm just gonna be probably a little controversial and say I love it except the back. I do not like the big giant make a masterpiece
Wrong.
across.
Wrong! Wrong! The back is beautiful. I
it's
want it.
a
I really want
weird-
it because of the back.
It's
That's
a
my favorite
weird.
part.
It's a weird font,
So?
and I would rather it just say like EPCOT or a big Festival of the Arts. But make a masterpiece today. What? Aren't you there to view the masterpieces?
No, I'm here to make a masterpiece. Every day is a masterpiece in EPCOT.
Okay, y'all. There was an item that caused, I would say, a riot, but it was not like a
It's an
crazy
uproar.
in line for 7+ hours to get a popcorn bucket. Now, it is super cute,
Oh, it is really cute.
but 7 hours for a Figment popcorn bucket.
I wouldn't have done that. I think that I read that it's now down to maybe an hour wait, which maybe I could understand. But they don't have the rainbow popcorn anymore. They've sold out.
The first day, though, it came with rainbow popcorn and this really cute bucket. But unless you are a pass holder and you've got you just can go whenever. If I spent the money to go to Epcot, I would not wait in that line at all. Would you? I mean, comment down below. Let us know. Like, would you have waited for 7 hours? And I heard it got up to 9 at one point.
If I had a collection of popcorn buckets, I might.
As with every festival, there is food. Food.
I took a little bit of time this afternoon to flip through the passport for the Festival of the Arts to check out the menu and see what they were offering. There's a lot, so we're not going to talk about all of it because I can't imagine how long that video would be. But I was checking out the menu, and this caught my eye. And I was like, what is that? So it is called the Cherry Blossom Funnel Cake. Bam! Chocolate chip funnel cake topped with cherry ice cream, rainbow whipped cream, chocolate chips, and a maraschino cherry. Mwah!
I would take a bite and leave you the rest.
I would sell my firstborn for it.
I don't like cherry enough. I really don't like the flavor of cherry, so I would hope that it's more of like not the fake cherry and like an actual like cherry ice cream that's made from like like that Dimetap kind of cherry or like cough syrup cherry. That's what I don't like. But if it's like a real like cherry flavor, I would enjoy it.
I love cherry ice cream, so
and you
feel
just love
like
funnel cake. They also have cold brews with different toppings.
So these are specialty drinks, and they're available at different Joffrey's locations around Epcot.
I will start with probably the one that I will only like, and that is the Mocha Masterpiece.
No, I think that looks great.
Oh, okay. I figured you would like the inside, but it's of course they are all their creamy cold brews, but it's what's on top that makes it different. This one is topped with whipped cream and Cocoa Puffs, and I mean mixing in that whipped cream into cold brew, so good. And then that I would hope to get the chocolate before it got all soggy. I don't know how I would drink it. Like, I don't know how I would drink it.
I don't know. Soggy cereal is the best kind of cereal.
I would want it to kind of give that chocolate in there, but I don't know that I want like a whole up the straw of Cocoa Puff.
It could be good. I also would love that one, but it wouldn't be my first choice. I just like mocha. The next one we're going to talk about is the cinnamon swirl.
Oh, and they don't call them Cocoa Puffs. They're chocolate puffs. We don't use brand names on at the Disney parks.
Next up, we're going to talk about the cinnamon swirl cold brew, which is a sweet, creamy cold brew topped with whipped cream and cinnamon squares.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Which is delicious cereal. So I imagine that this coffee is incredible.
Here's what I'm starting to realize. All of the coffee is going to taste the same.
No.
Because they don't flavor the coffee. It's not flavored coffee. It's the topping that goes in that's like on top that is different.
This one's going to taste like cinnamon.
So you're going to get a little bit of swimming.
Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming, swimming, swimming. What do? We swim, swim.
You're going to get a little bit of cinnamon as you drink this one. And I'm actually going to say that I probably would like it enough. But cinnamon flavored things are not always my favorite. So it would not be my go-to. It would probably be of these four. I would put this at the bottom. Not because it's bad, but just because cinnamon is not my go-to flavor. And also, chocolate is not my go-to flavor. The next one I think sounds amazing, and it's Rainbow Dreams. Of course, it's the same cold brew. It is the same whipped cream, but on top are the marshmallows of rainbow nature, which happen to be Lucky Charms rainbows. And I would totally take these and mix it up because those disintegrate so quickly into like milk when you drink it. So I'm assuming just the sugariness of those mixed with the whipped cream would be delish.
Yeah, I don't think you can go wrong with this. I don't think this would be my first choice still, but I think they would all be good, honestly.
Yeah.
The last one is the Colorful Canvas Cold Brew. It's a sweet, creamy cold brew with whipped cream and fruity cereal, much like those loops that are fruity with a toucan.
But once again, Same coffee, same whipped cream, different topping.
To be honest, if I was choosing one of these, I would go with this colorful canvas. It's beautiful. I really like the colors, and I just think that, I don't know, it sounds amazing. I really want one right now.
Between the two of us, I feel like we both like the flavor of the mocha masterpiece and the cinnamon swirl, but I think that in the park, you would have ended up getting the colorful canvas, and I would have gotten Rainbow Dreams.
Yeah, I think so too. So what's your ranking? What would you put first
Oh,
and last?
I think that it would go Rainbow Dreams because of the marshmallows. I love the marshmallows. I love marshmallow. Next would probably be the colorful canvas with the Fruit Loops on it. Then the chocolate masterpiece, the mocha masterpiece with the Cocoa Puffs on top. And then finally the cinnamon swirl. Not because it's bad, but cinnamon is not my go-to.
Yeah, I think I would probably put colorful canvas up top. I'm actually going to put cinnamon swirl in the second spot. And Rainbow Dreams in the third spot. And the mocha masterpiece in the last spot. Not really, I think it would be good. I just don't really love Cocoa Puffs. So, I mean, they're fine. I'd eat them. But
I love them. But actually we had them the other day, they taste different. They changed something.
I didn't like them as a kid, and I like them now, so maybe that's the problem for you.
But that's the tea, sis.
And the part of the Festival of Arts that we would most likely to get down there to see is the Disney on Broadway concert series. We love Broadway and we love Disney, so...
So they bring in a ton of Broadway performers and usually pair them up for a concert. And one of the first pairs is Ariel and Adam Jacobs, brother and sister. Both have played, respectively, Jasmine and Aladdin. Separately,
Because that would
we
be
must
weird.
say, and that's the weirdest thing to me, is that if they're doing this concert together...
Well, they're not doing the show, though. They're probably
I know,
just
but
singing a song.
I'm curious if they sing their own music, or if they sing, like, she might sing, like, the Garden Walls song,
Palace Walls,
and he may sing Proud of Your Boy. I just hope they don't sing A Whole New World together. That's the only thing it's kind of weird to me.
I don't know. Out of context, they could be fine.
They're brother and sister.
Whatever.
They also are having Carrie Butler, who was in Beauty and the Beast as Belle on Broadway, but has most recently been seen in Beetlejuice as I can never remember her name, but she plays the part that Gina Davis played, the Maitlands. And she was also in Mean Girls as all of the
Hairspray.
women. She was the original Penny Pingleton in Hairspray, and my favorite, I saw her in Xanadu several times. As you can tell, I am a big fan, and someone is not. But I would love to see this concert, only because I love her. And also Telly Luong.
I love him.
Telly is wonderful.
I've met him, actually.
Yeah.
He's really nice.
He also is from Aladdin on Broadway. Was one of the Aladdins. I feel like I would want to see him. I would go for
I
Carrie.
definitely want to see him.
So we would still make it to that evening. Yeah. Heidi Blickenstaff, who first has not really originated much on Broadway, but she was one of the replacement Ursulas in The Little Mermaid.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. And then she also originated the mother role in Freaky Friday when it was at Signature Theater in Virginia, outside of D.C. And
then she did the Disney Channel one too, didn't she?
Yeah, she ended up in the Disney Channel movie, and I just love her. Her voice is astounding, and I would be there right away for her. And she is singing with Robert, right? Yes, Robert Creighton.
We saw him in Frozen on Broadway, and he's dreamy.
He's dreamy. He played Hans. We would go see that one. Definitely a concert we would see. The next one, Cara Lindsay, who originated the role of Catherine in Newsies, which I saw on Broadway with the original cast. And she is paired up with Dan DeLuca, who I have to admit I had to look up. He also was in Newsies and played Jack. I don't know if they ever played it at the same time, but it's an obvious pairing. If I had this lineup, it would probably be one that if I had time, I would go see it. If it was on the day that I was there, I would definitely go see it. But I don't think I would hunt out that day specifically just to see them too. Although they are very talented.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, Ashley Brown, who is most known for originating the role of Mary Poppins in America on Broadway. She did not originate it in London, but here on Broadway she did. I fell in love with her she was on a tour of a show called On the Record, which only toured, and it took a lot of different Disney music and put it into a review, and she sang from Beauty and the Beast. She did the second act song, Change in Me, and she riffed this riff that I was just like, I did not know that Belle could be sung that way. And that was like back in the early days of like YouTube and hunting down videos of people like circa 2005 kind of days. Love her.
I don't know her. I think I'm too young.
Maybe. And Josh Strickland, I
do know him.
There are several reasons why we know him, but he is most known on Broadway as Tarzan.
And he's also known as Holly Madison's assistant in The Girls Next Door, or Holly's World. That's how I knew him. And
I
he's great.
saw the original production of Tarzan.
Big fan.
The best part was the opening of the show where, like, you know, you're just, like, sitting talking to your friends, and all of a sudden there's, like, the lights go out, there's a lightning bolt and sound, no warning, and all of a sudden you just see a boat floating in the water, like, in the middle of the stage, high in the air, and then people walk up the back wall like it's the ocean, or the shoreline, and then the rest of it was just green tendrils.
Which one would you go to first?
I would say, of all of those, you're not gonna like it. Actually, no. I would go to Heidi Blickenstaff. I think that I've not seen Heidi live. I love Carrie Butler to death. I've seen her live several times, and I would pass on her to see Heidi live.
Are you ready to have your mind blown?
I am.
I would go to Carrie Butler and Telly Leung, because Telly Leung's the one I want to see the most. So, I'll deal with her. She's fine.
I would go with you, just so I could hear her sing Disneyland. Because actually, little known fact, Carrie Butler was the original Ariel in the workshops of Little Mermaid on Broadway. And then was later replaced by Sierra Boggess because of Xanadu. She ended up taking Xanadu over Little Mermaid. As always, thank you so much for joining us. And if you are curious about our channel, make sure to subscribe,
or
like this,
off with your head.
Like this video, or comment below, and just have a golden afternoon.